Today is July 22nd, and there's four guys that are working here. They went to go get something to eat right now, but they've been working, power washing, and doing other stuff, working on the basement bathroom. But you can see how much the paint's come off the railing. He's looking into replacing these logs that are rotten. Whichever ones are rotten. You know, it's still coming off here, so. They took down some gutter work. Must have brought a weed whacker. They didn't power wash the roof, though. I'm surprised with that. Ouch. I really need some help. They replaced all 9 of the posts with green treated. Straighten it back out. Geez, looks like they already started to. Well, that bottom board is new. On the bottom there, not that one, obviously. But they power washed all this. And under there, they were talking about putting cement down in there to cover that gap, stop water from getting down in there. from the storm last night. They figured where the gutter wasn't on the house. That's what got this wet down here. And I never realized that. A lot of the houses got that black on the bottom of the trim from the water damage. That's been going on for how long? I don't know. It's pretty prevalent. Work needs to be done in here. Today's August 12th, 2014. I'm making another video documentary about the house here, Wildsprings. Mainly about the situation with the house being repaired and what's going on with Cheney properties. Okay, the guys, Dana, Paul, Terrence, and Kevin, 4 guys that came out here and worked on the place. They replaced all 9 of the posts. They were cedar before and rotting out on the bottom. They said this side was down 5 inches. The middle was about even. And this side was down about 6 inches, and it was a big dip here. And then they did replace all this wood, so this is all brand new. The railing is the same. They didn't replace any of that. And they replaced that one board up there, right there. That one, this other one here was replaced. It's just the lighter color. There's 2 coats of butternut polyurethane on those boards. Now the whole house was polyurethane. The dry stuff soaked it up pretty good. They were going to replace these boards, these logs. You can see that this is in need of replacement, but Steve Cheney put a kibosh on it. Said he was mad they put any more money into the place, which was Joe that told these guys to come out here and work on the place. And then Dana made decisions on how to spend the money, and they had a credit card and the hours and this and that, and then they got stopped by Steve when he found out that Dana and those guys were working on the house. He didn't even know. And then Joe blamed me. Another thing I want to point out is that they left that fire ring like that. They had a fire pretty much every night. And there's a beer bottle in there and some wire, or I think it's wire. I'll go down and video that. But they were going to replace these doors before Steve said to stop. Or fix them. They didn't. Here's the paint on the glass. Poly or whatever. Drips. That's in there now. And again, Joe said that Dana had to fix my rider, and he had to pay for it so he could mow the entire lawn, and I didn't mow anything. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I never gave him permission to touch my rider, and he did it anyway, and then broke it. Cost $29 for a battery. Didn't have to mow the whole lawn. It was a lie. Okay, what's this stuff? I don't know. I don't know what this is from. But there's obviously, they're burning the bottles and plastic. Whatever that is. Beer caps. Plastic. Cold chicken. Whatever that is. Nails. just left it like this. I mowed all this. Got it back quite a ways. All this dark area. It was like more like this, even higher. It was a lot higher. Okay, and then this is the battery that Joey was complaining about, which I never asked for, and I never told him to put it in here. I did it when I was gone. Okay, now am I glad? No, I'm not, because I listened to him bitch about it. If he never touched it, which I didn't like the fact that they did it when I wasn't here. You know, it was like, hey, you know, what are you doing? And then this is broke. It wasn't like that either. Before. It wasn't perfect, but it wasn't like that. So, if I get it running, then break it, and then I have to listen to Joey bitch about it, blame me for that as well. This is some of the stuff I just picked up off of the patio here that Dana and his boys left, and the wire was off the side over here. I just got done mowing all this. Today's August 14th, and I just mowed this. And cigarette butts, there's quite a few I've found around the place. But lots of nails on here that I found that they left before they cleaned the place up. Let's see, there's one there. There's another one here. There's another one there. There's another one. There's another one. Just documenting what's going on here, because I am probably going to be getting blamed for this, just like I've been getting blamed for the other shit. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. Bat houses that I built. There's another one. The bat house started to get rid of the mosquitoes because there are bats that live on the house in the cracks. More bats the better. There's another one. There's another one. And I noticed more issues with painting on the deck. They left nails and screws obviously all over the place. So, anyway. And they're trying to get it ready to sell, and these guys are leaving it like this and getting paid to do it. Today's March 10th, 2014, and we got a really nice day. Snow's melting fast, real fast. And I just wanted to document the gutter situation. Obviously, through the years of not being maintained, it's seen better days. It's leaking at every seam, it looks like. On this run here, I don't know how full it is of garbage, but you can see that it's in need of some TLC. That one looks like it might be working a little better. So the snow is going really fast. Another thing that happened is that they pulled the gutters down after the staining was done, and so this upper board didn't get completely painted wherever there was gutter in the front of the house or back here. So, and again with the mispaint, but the some of it, you can just tell that, you know, it's done in some areas, and that it's not where the gutter was. It looks like this board was just pretty much not touched. On the front of the house, I tried to get it so you could see it's pretty obvious. I did this, and then here you can see where the gutter was. The dark part is where there's polyurethane, and the light part is where there wasn't. And the gutter was up. You can see where the bracket was right there when we did it, and then they took it down. They took it all down, but they didn't get all the brackets. So that's got to be fixed. Okay, this is a corner of the lodge here on the southwest corner where water gets in here, and it's been like this ever since I moved in. It's worse now, but this is white mold. The water just comes in. There's no gutter on the house, and when there was gutters when I first moved in, they were broke and damaged. And then some guys that were hired to work on the place just tore all the gutters off the house. And this has been an ongoing issue, obviously. It's very gross. Today is January 25th, 2018. And this has been like this ever since I moved in. It's worse now, of course, but it's been an issue ever since I moved in, and I told Steve about it, but he doesn't do anything. That's typical. He just doesn't. He acts like he doesn't know anything about it and doesn't do anything. So, and this is the room. I don't use this room. It's mainly just for storage. But and I've got it shut down for the winter. I shut down all the plumbing on this end of the house during the winter and don't use it. If I blow I take this off, and I take that off right there, then I use a compressor and blow air through the system, and drain all the water out this side of the house. 4th winter I've done that. So none of this is used. And I don't heat this end of the house. I shut it down. Along with most of the basement. So anyway, that's